Well, welcome to another Innervision FM music news. And that Grammy just keeps giving. I want to remind you, if this is your first time viewing the show, please like, share, support our nonprofit. At the end of the show, we're going to have a chance for you to win either a free Innervision FM coffee mug or a Innervision FM hoodie or even a Innervision FM t-shirt or even a sticker for Innervision FM. So stick around because we're gonna and if you look in the subject line of down there, you could pretty much guess what we're gonna have you do in order to win that. Uh, because as a nonprofit, we do need your financial support, and we thank you if you could support our nonprofit with your donations. And it's not that much. And last night we had about I think about 43 people watching. The night before was 25. And so if each one of you would support us, it would help our nonprofit out. So let's get into talking about the Grammy. And okay. Oh, and by the way, my name is Johnnie J. If this is your first time joining, we usually have Alan C. Hey Joe in the Philippines, but they came in. We usually do this around 5 o'clock Mountain Time, but YouTube says that my audience is usually there around 6 p.m. So if you're there now, you know, say hello, and usually I can hear that announcement. So because I'm totally blind. Okay. So anyway, so we had Kanye West and his girlfriend on the red carpet, and I have a feeling that because he was in any categories, and as we discussed on a previous show, that in order to be a part of the Grammy award show and be able to vote and be able to be nominated, you have to pay $150 a year, which if you look at like what do you pay for a subscription for Netflix, that's about what, $17 a month if you do it a month. And it could add up to that amount. Um, so what's what that service called? MailChimp. That's like $26, yeah, around $26 a month. So yeah, you get a pretty good deal. And being in California, um, and well, people that are members are from all over because I saw people from Alabama, from Washington, New York, of course, California. And so, and then if you're nominated, that money helps to go towards paying for this medallion that you get. But this year, uh, Kanye, he was either doing his fashions or doing something else or producing somebody else, but he wasn't a part of any of the songs that were being nominated. So I think, he was just sitting on his couch, him and his girlfriend, and said, hey, we should go down there and disrupt a little bit. But the outfit that she was wearing it was almost like she was wearing a stocking, almost like a see-through stocking type of outfit, and then she was wearing like a coat, which in California, see, even though it's winter time, let's see, I'm thinking because it's been years since I lived there. I guess in January, February, you might need a coat. It wouldn't be a very heavy coat, uh, unless you're riding one of the buses there, and they keep those buses very frozen. But of course, he's coming down there in his limousine, or he's having someone driving there. Security, because these guys sometimes they have security, whatever. Um, and so I'm just thinking like he's, looking at the pre carpet walked through and said, "Hey, why don't we go down there and we'll cause enough commotion that they'll be talking about us." And and this girl, I mean, sometimes you have, you know, if you're dating, you have girlfriends that say, "Okay, I'm down with that," and then sometimes you, I can't see Kim Kardashian doing something like, well, well, let me take that back because Kim Kardashian indeed she does do some pretty outrageous things. So so if you go from Kim Kardashian who does outrageous things to become famous, you might, you might be just attracting that kind of female that you say, "Hey, let's do this crazy stuff," and she'll go for it. So, and leave your comments down in the comment line. Mostly, okay, we have 60% guys that watch our videos and 40% well, I think about 40% women. So if you're a female, what you have done what Kanye West's girlfriend did, and then guys, what you have put your girlfriend up to doing what Kanye West put her up to. Because like I said, she came down with the trench coat and whatever, and you didn't know that she was gonna rip the coat off and then and then show herself in this like totally bodysuit kind of thing. So anyway, so leave those comments down. It does help the algorithms, and we thank you for that. Now, then, and I didn't catch, I thought we watched all of it, and maybe we missed. Maybe this came on after 9 o'clock. It didn't show this during prime time, but I guess Lady Gaga was on the show, and she started talking about trans, and she started really pushing that because as you know, she goes both ways and so forth, and she's probably a part of that community and so forth. And so she was really pushing her point of view in this political, I guess, atmosphere. That's what she was about. Then uh, I think was it yesterday or was it today? No, I think it was yet. I think it was yesterday. Trump signed this thing for Title 9, which says if you're a biological boy, you cannot play sports with women. You can't go into their private spaces of rest of bathrooms, showers, and all that kind of stuff. And so he totally reversed that and made the Title 9. Now I hope he puts that in legislation because if another president comes along in about 12 years, and the reason I say 12 years is because when we had Jimmy Carter in office and he was such a weak president, after he left, people said, "No, we're gonna rest with this Democrat stuff for a while." And we didn't we did oh, somebody sent me a friend request through Microsoft Edge. Hmm. Okay. I guess I will answer that a little bit later. But anyway, so you saw there was no Democrats elected for 12 years until Bill Clinton came along, if you study your history. So I think this is the same concept. I mean, Bill Biden was so bad that who knows how long it would be before another Democrat gets in office, and they seem like they're still on the crazy stuff. Oh, by the way, this is not in my show notes, but here in my city here, we had a very interesting protest, and they're doing it in California too. So these people, you know, they're getting paid because I just now learned in 2024 that there's a business called hire a crowd. So if you're having an event, and I think they start at, if my memory serves right, I don't know if it was $2,000 or $20,000, but I forgot the sum of money because it's been a while since I watched that thing. You're having a political event, you're having a concert, and you want to make it seem like you have a crowd there. you can hire a crowd to come down and make it seem like it's happening. And I know Harris did that quite a bit because I looked it up on the internet, and she was hiring crowds to come to her events. And once you get so many people, other people think that, oh, something's happening, and then other people come to that event. And I have a feeling that we had an event downtown where this guy, I've never heard of him. Like, he does techno music, but on the 16th Street Mall at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, he had this big crowd. Now, I liked his music. I mean, the way he did his music, techno music, was pretty good. So maybe he did it legitly, or maybe he hired him a crowd. So anyway, we had these Mexican nationalists and a lot of people that weren't illegal within this crowd, uh, toting Mexican flags, and then I guess some were toting American flags. But I mean, it was so clear that you could hear it. And they stopped the traffic for a minute as as they came back, I guess either going to the Capitol and then coming back from the Capitol. So, and then I kind of remember during the Biden regime, did we have protests like this? And I don't remember. I probably should have put it in my notes so I can look back over them and say, okay, protests in for the last 4 years. But you just don't think about stuff like that. So anyway, so President Trump trying this Title IX that Trump tried to get in there and put in all kinds of trans this and that and all that kind of stuff. So he reversed that. Then I was wondering, like, since Lady Gaga was so adamant about putting in the talking about that, having a speech about it, I wonder if her and her liberal friends really went crazy as you've seen this what they call a Trump derangement. So, oh, huh. It says my posts have received 12 uh, analytics so far on LinkedIn. And so I want to give a shout out to people on LinkedIn that's watching the show, people on Facebook watching the show. I want to remind you that you're watching Innervision FM Music News with Johnnie J. Hey Joe is not here tonight, and Alan C is not here tonight. But I am here, and the show must go on. And also, we're asking if you will support our nonprofit with your donations. And we really thank you for your support. And I think, let's see, we're going to go into the prize. The show's going to be kind of a short one tonight. And let us know if you like the shorter shows or the longer shows. But okay, so there was a song called Jolene, like Jolene, 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 and it's by Dolly Parton. She wrote the song back in the early 70s. You can go listen to her version. And then Beyonce on her so-called country album, she wrote she performed the same song. Now, what I noticed, because I like the first one, the second one is kind of interesting. Now, Dolly Parton, she describes the lady that wants to take her man. Say, with your long blonde hair. In Beyonce's thing, she doesn't describe the person, but she puts it more down like, there's gonna be a fight if come after my man, and you're not enough woman to beat me down, I'll beat you down, kind of thing. So what I want you guys to do, because you can just call it up on your phone, you can say, let me hear the Jolene or Dolly Parton's version of Jolene, and then you can say, let me hear Beyonce's version of Jolene, and compare and contrast. Now, how I want you guys to participate. We have some uh, Innervision FM coffee cups that we want to give away, and we have some Innervision stickers that we want to give away. And we have some Innervision hoodies and we have some Innervision t-shirts. Now, the hoodies are valued at either 34, 39, or even $50, depending if you want to get the comfort one. If you're living in a place that where it's kind of cold, you know, when we get your information, we'll send something out like that to you. But I'm going to pick somebody at random. But in order for me to even pay attention to it, like I said, one night we had 43, one night we had 25. Some of our videos, we get 500 viewers. Um, the more you vote, the more you donate, the more chances you have. And we're asking for a donation of $5. Only a donation of $5. I mean, you can't even go to Mickey D's or Burger King or any of those places and and get that kind of bargain, right? And like I said, these t-shirts, hoodies are more than $5. I guarantee you more. And so we're trying to raise funds for our disabled musical artists as we work with musical artist Tony. Tony Niggas is one, and we have other artists that we work with in the past, D'Angelo T, Fingers T, Mike Johnson, Wayne Turner, Terry DeShane, let's see, Reflection, who else? DJ Mattern. We have a we have quite a few artists. Oh man, I can't remember his name. Oh man, sorry. Sorry about that. Hmm. It's one of those days. Okay, so we have a lot of artists. I'm getting all choked up about it, right? That we work with that have physical challenges or grassroots artists, and so we need your help financially to support them, and because we need because promotion and transportation, things of that sort cost money. And sometimes if we have a blind artist, we want to have something exciting behind them, so we'll hire some dancers or things of that sort. So we could really definitely use your help. So $5, and you're saying like, how can we do it? Okay, like you see down there, we see our Cash App, which is $sign Innervision J, $Innervision J. And or you could do our Venmo, which is Innervision, that's INNERVISION Or you can go to, you can, yes, you can go to our website, which is innervisionrecords.org. That's innervisionrecords.org. And we have something called donor box, and it will actually show uh, your donations. And if you say, hey, I could donate more than $5, you can say I can donate $10. So that counts for two votes are there. Or you can say, well, let me donate $25. So that's that's four votes right there, right? So but we say the minimum $5 at our Cash App, $Innervision J or Innervision JJ for our Venmo account. So we'd like to thank you in advance for supporting our nonprofit and donating. And I mean, we really appreciate it. And so, what more can I say? Well, anyway, we have the captions, whiteboard, listening. Let me go back in there. Okay, we're reminding new people that watch or restream to watch it. Ah, okay. Well, anyway, we're going to remind you to watch a restream and please don't forget to like, share, show your support to Innervision FM. And we really appreciate you supporting our nonprofit with a vote. And Monday, I will give the answer. And once I give out your handle, then we'll give you a way to email us directly because I will have your handle. And then I will have you remind us, it's just if you voted and you voted a certain amount that was higher than that, we'll be able to identify you. So we won't be giving your hoodie, Innervision FM hoodie, or your coffee mug, or your sticker. We won't be, or the Innervision FM t-shirt. We won't be giving that to anybody but you, right? So I'm going to get your handle and I will know your handle and we'll make sure that nobody gets your prize except for you, all right? And of course, we're going to have to ask you for your t-shirt size. But matter of fact, you might put when you go down and donate. Yes, okay. When you go down and donate, because that will give us your email, your name, and all that kind of, put in your t-shirt size. Because if you donate enough where you get one of our t-shirts, put in your t-shirt size, put in your hoodie size, extra large, medium, uh, the coffee mug. I think the coffee mug may come in one color. But anyway, but that kind of stuff really helps. So we'll definitely know. So thank you for watching Innervision FM Music News. And we're always looking for ideas about the next show. So let us know who you want us to interview or who you want to see on the show. And if we can contact them and get them on the show, we'll certainly do that. All right. So we say, God bless and